Hello guys, today I would like to show you how to get custom geometry uploaded to the Steam VR in order to replace your Vive controller. It has been requested on the forum, so I thought I would give it a go. In order to do that, the very first thing you need to do is basically navigate this path here. Normally is on C or even D, but remember this is the path where the Steam apps are stored, not really the games. So in my setup, those two paths are different. I'm actually installing the applications on C while the games are installed in D. But basically, you should be able to find it no matter what. In my case, it's C, program files, Steam apps, common, Steam VR, resources, render models, and VR controller Vive 1.5. This is where you want to go. This one here. So the files that you actually need, and these are necessary pretty much for reference really, are these ones. It's vrcontroller.mtl and vrvive.obj, and we're going to copy also the texture just to prove a point. I'm copying these files and I'm copying them over the desktop and I'm going to copy them into this folder, right? So so as you can see, we have this file and this color texture that we'll explain it in a minute. So the very first thing you need to do, just to remind you, this is not any 3D package application tutorial, it's not a modeling tutorial, it's not a texture tutorial. In this case I'm using Maya. You should do whatever you want. I think pretty much the workflow is pretty much the same. I simply drag and drop the OBJ inside the 3D application. Again, this is Maya. I'm loading this in just for the sake of having a scale reference. We want to model something that is roughly this size. In the previous example I uploaded, I modeled a hand just to try things out. In this specific instance, I will do something a little bit more simple than that. And do something like that. I'm not showing off any modeling skills right now. So we want to have something that looks like that. Amazing. I don't know. It's just to prove the fact that it's a custom geometry, right? So let's say we are happy with the shape of it. And as you can see, it's roughly the size. Actually, let me put it down a little bit. So right now, what I'm going to do is just I'm going to simply twist transform. Basically, that will do is it's going to take the transformation of the transfer node of this object. I just modeled the shape node. For the transfer node, I'm going to freeze the transformation, so everything goes back to 0, and then I'm going to reset it. So everything goes back to the origin. Now, this step in Maya is not really necessary because once we make out the OBJ file, that will happen automatically. But in this case, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to delete the history. Not really necessary, but use it. So as you can see in the outliner, when I imported this object, it got the name of the file name with underscore polysurface. This is my default way to name stuff. We don't need this anymore. And this we can call it test.geo. And right now what we need to do, the last thing we need to do is apply a texture. The reason why we need to do this in the 3D application is that it's easier to export an MTL file with the texture already on it. Right now I have this texture here, right? Ready player 1. And now it has been applied. Right, so now the last thing we need to do is to export it as an OBJ, and you want to use these options. Materials is on. This is really important. The other ones in this case are not really important, but it's off. It's my preferred choice in this case for other reasons. Yeah, so we can call it test.geo. That's pretty much it. So I should have now in my folder, these are the texture related to the VR Vive controller. Now we have test.geo.mtl and test.geo.obj. Now this file is a text file format, and it will contain the information that associate this texture and the shading parameters to this object, right? And it's necessary for SteamVR to be able to properly upload the thing. Now in your SteamVR now, what you want to do is go into Workshop, and just to remember, you have to, in order to have this option on, you have to be in beta mode. You have to opt in for beta of SteamVR, which is separated from Steam. You have to be on the beta of SteamVR. So I'll say upload new, and it's actually a controller model, a name test cube, my awesome cube model. Now thumbnail file, which I haven't thought about, must be 400 by 300, and let's see if I'm not lucky. And then we need, for the geometry, we need to use test geo. I'm going to switch into private mode and call it tech and see if this works. So it's preparing configuration, it's processing the files, loading the files, right? And see what happens on Steam. This page should actually now switch automatically to my workshop page. Hopefully. In a minute. Yeah, there we go. It says visibility is currently hidden, blah blah blah. This is a thumbnail. Now in order to download it, weirdly enough, myself, I have to subscribe to myself. So, and as you can see, the download's starting, workshop content, right? So right now what I'll try to do is see if we can see the model by turning on the controllers, turn on the mirror thing. And as you can see here is the default controller. This is because what we need to do is actually switch into the controller mode. Go to settings and customize. Well, we say this is it. Let's see. That's it. Ready? And as you can see, this is a geometry, and that's pretty much it. So I hope you'll enjoy, and you can also see it's amazing. It's available publicly on the Steam thing. I hope this helps out a little bit, and see ya.